Hi, welcome to Essentials of Rock and Metal History. Today, we explore the mechanical, futuristic, and uncompromising world of Quebec's finest, Voivod. Over 4 decades, they have transitioned from primitive speed metal to sophisticated progressive masters, creating a sci-fi universe entirely their own. The story begins in 1982 in the industrial town of Jonquière. The original lineup featured Snake, Piggy, Away, and Blackie. They were inspired equally by the raw aggression of hardcore punk and the burgeoning new wave of British heavy metal. Their 1984 debut, War and Pain, was a primitive speed metal assault that established their signature post-apocalyptic warlord, the Voivod. Signing to Noise Records for Roar, the band pushed further into a noisier, more aggressive thrash sound. By 1987, a massive technical evolution was underway. Founding guitarist Dennis "Piggy" Damour began experimenting with tritone chords and unconventional scales. Killing technology showcased this leap, blending complex song structures with themes of nuclear winter and technological surveillance. Their progressive masterpiece arrived with Dimension Hatros, a concept album involving a particle accelerator and a microscopic universe. Piggy's use of dissonance became a hallmark of the band, creating a cold, clinical atmosphere that was ahead of its time. In 1989, Voivod reached their commercial zenith with Nothing Face. It was a digital production that defined their most refined progressive era. A cover of Pink Floyd's Astronomy Domini became a staple on Headbangers Ball, exposing them to a massive new audience. Peaking at 114 on the Billboard 200 and selling hundreds of thousands of copies, the album remains a landmark in Canadian metal. They continued with major label releases like Angel Rat and The Outer Limits, exploring more psychedelic and alternative textures. However, internal tensions during the Terry Brown sessions led to the departure of original bassist Blackie, marking the end of the classic era. The 90s saw a heavier, industrial-influenced sound with Eric Forrest joining for Negatron and Phobos. Following a severe car accident involving Forrest, the band's momentum stalled, leading to a brief disbandment in 2001. In 2002, Snake returned. But the biggest surprise was the arrival of a new bassist the world knew very well. Fresh from his departure from Metallica, Jason Newsted joined the ranks for the self-titled Voivod album in 2003. This lineup toured Ozfest and revitalized the band's profile, but tragedy was soon to strike at the very heart of the group. On August 26, 2005, founding guitarist Dennis "Piggy" Damour passed away. But he didn't leave his bandmates empty-handed. Before his death, Piggy left a laptop containing 23 new songs, instructing the band to finish his final vision. The surviving members reamped his original guitar tracks to produce Quatorze and Infini, a tribute to his enduring influence. In 2008, Daniel "Chewy" Mongrain took over guitar duties. A lifelong fan, his ability to emulate Piggy's complex style was uncanny. With the return of original bassist Blackie, Target Earth in 2013 was hailed as a triumphant return to their classic progressive thrash roots. Dominique "Rocky LaRoche joined in 2014, leading the band into a second creative peak that has lasted to this day. The Wake won the 2019 Juno Award for Metal Album of the Year, showcasing highly collaborative writing and intricate arrangements. Their momentum continued with Synchro Anarchy, which earned another Juno Award in 2023, solidifying their modern dominance. A key element of their identity is drummer Michel Away Langevin, who has created every album cover since the beginning. His distinct visual language of biomechanical horror and sci-fi dystopia defines the Voivod universe as much as the music. From the industrial noise of Quebec to the halls of progressive metal legends, Voivod remains one of the most innovative forces in history. What is your favorite Voivod era? Do you prefer the early thrash or their complex modern arrangements? Share your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe and like for more essential dives into music history. Tell us which album we should cover next. Stay metal.